Right, hello everyone and welcome to Beyond Borders. Today, we're off to Beppu, a city on Japan's Kyushu Island. It's famous for, well, one thing really, onsens. That's right folks, get ready to immerse yourselves in the steamy, sulfurous, and frankly rather bizarre world of Japanese hot springs. Beppu is a bit of a Japanese bathhouse mecca, absolutely rammed with more hot springs than you can shake a rubber duck at. So if stripping down to your birthday suit with a bunch of strangers and soaking in volcanic water sounds like your cup of tea, or should I say, cup of onsen, then you've come to the right place. Over the next few days we'll be exploring Beppu's most iconic onsen spots, scaling a retro observation tower, and maybe, just maybe, we'll try not to get third-degree burns from the boiling hellscapes Beppu is so famous for. Don't forget to subscribe to Beyond Borders for future updates. So, first things first, let's dive right into what Beppu is most famous for, its onsen. Now for those of you who haven't had the pleasure, an onsen is basically a public bathhouse, where the water comes from natural hot springs, often volcanically heated. So imagine stepping into a giant steaming hot tub, surrounded by lush Japanese scenery. It's pure bliss. But Beppu's onsen scene is a bit more diverse than your average soak in the tub. We're talking mud baths, sand baths, steaming foot baths. You name it, Beppu's probably got a volcanically heated version of it. And don't worry, we'll be trying out all the weird and wonderful ways to bathe in this city. Oh, and did I mention that Beppu is also home to one of the most dangerous onsen in Japan? It's a place where the water is so hot it's actually deadly. Don't worry, we'll be admiring that one from a safe distance. Next up, we're heading to one of Beppu's most iconic hells. Jigoku, also known as the Sea Hell. And trust me, this place lives up to its name. Imagine a giant steaming pool of water so blue it looks like it was plucked straight out of the Caribbean. Now you might be thinking, wow, that sounds beautiful, I'd love to take a dip. But hold your horses folks, because this ain't no tropical paradise. The water here boils at a scorching 98 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to cook an egg in about 3 seconds flat. So while we won't be going for a swim, we will be marveling at the sheer beauty of this natural wonder, and maybe even trying some onsen steamed pudding. Because, well, when in Rome, eh? Or should I say, when in Beppu. Right, enough of those boiling hellscapes for a bit, let's get some fresh air and take to the skies. This is Beppu Tower, a retro observation tower that's been a fixture of the city's skyline since 1957. It's a bit of a local icon, kind of like a mini Tokyo Tower, but with, you guessed it, more onsen steam in the background. Now, I do love a good observation tower, and this one doesn't disappoint. From up here you get panoramic views of the whole city, from the sprawling urban sprawl to the lush green mountains in the distance. And of course, you can even spot a few plumes of onsen steam rising up in the distance. It's the perfect place to get your bearings, admire the scenery, and maybe even snap a few cheeky selfies with Beppu's steaming hells as your backdrop. Now it's time to delve into Beppu's claim to fame, the Hells of Beppu. These are a collection of 8 unique and rather terrifyingly named hot springs, each with its own distinctive color and character. We've got the Blood Pond Hell, named after its blood-red waters, the Oniishi Shaven Head Hell, known for its bubbling mud that resembles the shaved heads of Buddhist monks, and the Spout Hell, which erupts with scalding hot water every 30 to 40 minutes. It's a bizarre and fascinating glimpse into the raw power of nature, and a stark reminder that beneath our feet, things are bubbling away quite literally. After a hard day of exploring Beppu's bubbling hellscapes and soaking in scorching hot water, it's time for a change of pace. Nestled in the heart of the city is Beppu Park, an oasis of calm amidst the geothermal chaos. With its serene ponds, traditional Japanese gardens, and lush greenery, it's the perfect place to escape the hustle and bustle of city life and embrace a bit of tranquility. Stroll through the bamboo groves, admire the colorful koi carp in the ponds, or simply relax on a bench and soak up the peaceful atmosphere. The park is particularly stunning in spring when the cherry blossoms are in full bloom, but no matter what time of year you visit, Beppu Park is guaranteed to soothe your soul and leave you feeling refreshed. So, there you have it, a whirlwind tour of Beppu, Japan's onsen paradise. From the steaming hells to the tranquil parks, this city has something for everyone, even if you're not a fan of stripping down in public. If you're looking for a unique and unforgettable travel experience, Beppu should definitely be on your list. Just be sure to pack your swimsuit, your sense of adventure, and maybe a pair of oven gloves for good measure. Thanks for joining me on this adventure, and don't forget to subscribe to Beyond Borders for more travel updates and tips. See you in the next adventure.